What's up, guys? Thanksgiving and Halloween are finally behind us, and we're entering the Christmas season. Finally, I have had these decorations up since like October, but I finally look like a normal person because everybody has their decorations up now. Today we're going to be discussing my favorite Christian Christmas songs. I had to say that slowly so I'd say it right, but we're going to start off with number one, Come Thou Long Expected Jesus by Lexington Road.
People free from our fears and
I feel like they have a really good take on the song. It's pretty new. I think they made it a couple of years back, and yeah, I like the way it's sung. I definitely like the lyrics. It's a good worship song for this Christmas, but yeah, it's one of my favorites. Next is Angels from the Realms of Glory by Boyce Worship Collective.
come and worship.
It's a really, really good song. I've listened to it over like 50 times already. The words are really good, and it really, like, the melody and everything is just spot on. It's another really good Christian Christmas song to worship to. It's not just a bunch of empty phrases. It has a bunch of deep theology behind it. And that brings us to number three, A Little Town of Bethlehem. These, by the way, are not in any particular order.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem.
I love the song, but it doesn't have quite as much good theology as the rest of them. It has good theology, just not as much. It's not as deep as the other ones. So yeah, it's another good song. Norton Band would be my favorite version of it. Not as much theology, but still a really good song to worship to, and tons of theology in that too, just not as much. But speaking of theology, number four, Angels We Have Heard on High by Boyce Vocal Band. It already hits hard. I love that song. But Boyce Vocal Band does such a good version of it, and I could listen to that all day, every day. I love the words of Angels We Have Heard on High. Next verses after the first verse hit harder than the first one. A lot of people ignore the other verses, mostly because we can't keep track of all the songs, but I think that one is a really good song to worship too. Next is Emmanuel, Glory in the Highest by Sovereign Grace Music.
Emmanuel.
It's a good song. It's another good song to worship to. We listen to Sovereign Grace Music at our church, and that song really goes hard too. Number six is Once Upon by Sovereign Grace Music.
Once upon a midnight.
I know it kind of sounds like like a Disney Once Upon a Time kind of thing, but no, it's actually a really good song. A lot of theology in it, and it sounds amazing. The harmonies hit good in that song, and I just love the whole thing. It's a really good thing to worship to. It has different names of God, like Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Emmanuel, and it just kind of, it puts you in awe of God. It's really good. Next is How Low Was Our Redeemer Brought, another good song by Sovereign Grace Music.
How low was our Redeemer brought?
It really makes you think about the birth of Christ and the significance of it. And it's another good one just to think and worship to. And the last one, One Still Night by Sovereign Grace Music. This has all kinds of stuff. Great theology, great song. The instrumentals in the song is really good. I think they just do a really good job. Gives you the story of Jesus' birth. This is not my number one. Remember, they're not in any particular order. But this is one of my favorites. It really hits very well. Here's a little piece of that. And we're back. If you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. And we'll see you in the next one. Merry Christmas. Because I can say that now. Because it's normal.